recording me now.
What are you doing?
Just stop recording me. He's trying to record me.
What are you doing? Stop hitting.
Stop not hitting you. Get the phone out of my face.
Hey, what are you doing?
This person is continuing to assault me. Help me. I don't know the address because he just brought me here on a date after he beat me.
You came over here on your own will.
I did not.
What are you doing?
Stop it.
Hey, stop.
This is what a narcissist does. Help me, please. I've only lived here for 2 weeks. I don't know this person.
What are you doing?
Stop it. Why are you recording me?
Because you're crazy.
I'm like naked in your apartment after I just woke up and I don't know what happened.
No, I asked you to leave politely and you didn't.
I don't know. He's like putting the phone on me and he has like unlocking the door. Unlocking the door. He's scaring me. Unlocking the door.
Every man needs to take this as a warning, as we just watched how easy it is for them to falsely accuse you in an attempt to ruin your life.
My wife is cheating on me. While I've been away serving my country, protecting and providing for my family, she's been sleeping with another man in my home, in my bed. So the surprise today is I'm getting a divorce, and I'm taking my son with me. It was my stepfather. My stepfather is the father of that child. She's not having my baby, she's having my stepbrother. So yeah, is it too much? No, not even close. Take the blindfold off. You can get a lawyer.
We gotta fight this out in court, okay? If this is what you want.
Yeah, we'll fight it out in court and everything you did.
I did it because of how you are. Look at you. John was there for us. You were not. He took care of him. He took care of me.
It's his grandfather. Are you crazy?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Yeah. What's wrong with you? His grandfather? My father?
You left us. You never cared. You never cared.
Her first response was to blame him for what she did and act like he was the one that did something wrong to her. Hopefully, he can get custody of his child, move on, and find peace.
I've decided to move into another direction.
That's how you feel, I gotta respect it.
And that's all you have to say. If that's how I feel, I'm gonna respect it.
You seem like
you said your one-liner. If that's all you have to say, let's cook and let's just let it go. You ain't trying to fight for nothing.
You seem like you've already made your decision.
It ain't about me already making a decision. You don't have a rebuttal for nothing that I'm saying.
You seem like you've already made your decision.
I wanted you to say something.
I'm listening to you speak.
It's not time to listen. It's time to talk. All of the things you say, you want to be there. You're here for me. You're all about the future and everything.
It's something I have said for a very, very long time. No reaction will always be the best reaction, homie. You know, I know it hurts, but you got to be able to look at that situation and analyze it. Hey, you know what? It is what it is. If they have already made the decision in their head that they do not want to be with you anymore, that's perfectly fine. Goodbye. That's it. There's no point in sitting or playing games with them, and that's what a lot of guys will do. Please don't leave me. Don't beg. Don't beg. If someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. That's it. If they want to come back, they're probably going to end up coming back because they're going to realize that you don't care. There's better things to be worried about, man. I'm telling you guys right now, stay focused, find a mission, find a purpose, go after that. Do not play games with these chicks, please. The right woman is not going to want to play games with you. She's not going to want to leave you. She's going to communicate with you and talk to you, man. Stay cold.
The woman told a date that he was not a gentleman after he spent over $200 on their dinner because he wouldn't pay for her Uber to the restaurant. The man from the date shared his side of the story on Reddit, saying that the two went to their first date at a nice restaurant and he was more than happy to cover the bill. She had Ubered to the restaurant and he offered to drive her home. She said sure and then asked if he could drive her to pick up some skincare products at a market and she would Uber from there. He obliged, even though that's a little weird, right? And then he even offered to drive her home from the market. Funnily enough, her credit card declined at the market. As they pulled up to her place, she asked if he would pay her back for the Uber that she had taken to the restaurant. He had originally offered to pick her up, but she didn't want a stranger to have her address, so he understood why she Ubered, but he didn't know how to respond to her request for money. He said he would send the money over the phone, and then things got really awkward via text when he said that he was really put off by the request for money and that he thinks they should go their separate ways. The date clapped back, saying that she's never had to ask a guy because they usually care or offer without her even having to mention it. It's fine for these two to go their own ways if they aren't a good fit based on their expectations. But it does have us asking, should a man pay for Ubers for dates? It doesn't seem like there's a right or wrong answer.
A man can choose whether he wants to pay for it or not. He is not obligated to pay, and you are not entitled to it. That's my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments below.
Men tend to be better people than us. Yeah, they really do. They tend to.
I couldn't agree more.
They tend to do the right thing.
God.
There's a reason we have phrases like a man of his word, right?
Yeah.
Not a woman of her word. Because men will actually stick things out. Women, when it gets hard, we just leave. And you're proving my point. What was your first answer? My happiness, right?
Of course. Everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone deserves to be loved.
A family doesn't work when it's about you. It's supposed to be about your kids.
No reason, though. I know you want to minimize it and pretend it's nothing, but it is
nothing.
Something.
Like, do you hear? This is what I mean when women whine and complain. We live in a civilization that was built by men. You used to need a husband to protect you. Now the government pays you to be a single mother. The government pays you to basically be homeless as a chick. The government pays you to have multiple baby fathers. There's so many incentives. You can get paid to go on OnlyFans. You can get paid to do whatever you want. And on top of that, you don't need to live with a guy if you don't want to. We have all the choice we've ever had in human history. And what will women still do?
I just
moan.
He was not satisfied at home. I don't know how many different girlfriends he had during this time, but I think there were quite a few. Young women, listen to my advice. If you're married and you think you're happily married and your husband starts to cheat on you, he's a piece of... And look at him as a piece. Get out of it. Get out of that marriage. But I couldn't do that. Couldn't walk away.
Didn't you have an affair early on in the relationship or when you were a stockbroker?
Yeah, but I don't think Andy ever knew about that.
He did say he knew about it.
He did?
Yes, you would confess to him.
Oh.
He says he didn't stray from the marriage until you told him you had already strayed.
Oh, that's not true. I don't think.
But what happened? You had an affair?
I had a very brief affair with a very attractive Irish man. And it was just nothing.
In her mind, it is perfectly acceptable for her to do whatever she wants. But if he does the same thing she did, he is the evil one.
This is women's beach volleyball, and this is men's beach volleyball.
Teammates in Olympic beach volleyball must wear uniforms of the same color, and they must be numbered 1 and 2. The women can wear either a one-piece, two-piece bathing suit, shorts, sleeved, sleeveless tops, or a full bodysuit in cold weather. Due to the typically warm playing conditions, most opt to wear a two-piece. The fact of the matter is that most female athletes in competition are choosing to wear the clothing that they wear because they believe it gives them a competitive advantage of some sort. Even this whole Nike tracksuit outrage, the one with the lack of coverage that went viral, is just an option female track and field athletes have. There are close to 50 unique track and field uniform options, including the new viral leotard, both men and women. Athletes will get the chance to choose their outfit or combination of outfits to match their style and personal preference the best, Nike wrote. And I understand how this may be hard for somebody who's never competed to understand, but competitors, male or female, tend to not give about how revealing their clothes are. As an example, this is what I wore when I competed in MMA. You think my bros didn't give me for those Daisy Dukes? Do you think I cared? No, because it helped me win. And not to be all reverse sexism guy, but I don't see male pole vaulters having the opportunity to do their sport in a pair of Speedos. If they were allowed to, it would have made this story a lot more interesting.
How long have y'all been together?
About a year and a half. We have a 5-month-old baby.
5-month-old baby? Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Has anybody been cheating the whole time, as far as in the 1 year? Okay, so here's the website right here. You type the name right there, age right there, location right there. All right, boom, so look. So what if she's on here? Like, what would be your genuine reaction if she's on here?
Probably go home.
Go home? So boom, is this her?
Yeah.
She was last active 4 hours ago?
We were here.
Yeah.
Did you act it?
Yeah.
Is it when you went to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she wasn't in a damn website.
Well, it is what it is. I
I guess.
That's what it is?
Yep.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video. I will see you there.